Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Classic. We are level 15 and we're still in Darkshore questing today. And we're going to turn in Beached Sea Creature. We had found another sea creature far to the north. And we've already done a bunch of quests for this lady concerning the beached creatures and the sea life.
I am honored.
So I'm not sure if this is going to chain into anything else. Perhaps one day we'll find a means to prevent these poor creatures from ending their lives needlessly on the coast of Darkshore. Until then, we must continue our research. Okay. Another discovery. Well done. These remains will be properly studied once they get to Darnassus.
Asha Thela.
And that's it. So maybe that would have been a breadcrumb to her if we hadn't already quested for her. Or maybe it opens up something later. I'm not sure. Our next stop, we're going to go to the south here to Emeth Aran. Because we have to destroy the ancient moonstone seal. So we can do that. This we use up north by the lake, pretty sure. Still haven't found Buzzbox 411, despite its supposed location on the beach north of Aberdeen. We just haven't found it. And here we are. I won't divert us for the Peace Bloom, but the Bruiseweed, we'll see if we can grab that yet. Well, I see people. I see a fire. Destroy the seal at the ancient flame. So the flame we're looking for is blue. Not the normal flame that we're seeing in there. These ruins seem to be expansive, so this looks like a similar structure over here, but I don't know. Oh, look at that. Yep, ancient flame. Are you gonna live? Well, we have our own problems now. I hope she didn't drag those onto us. Finally, a successful interrupt. Now they're immune. These ones are immune to Rend, actually. That's right, the wailing ones are immune to Rend, and the other banshees are not. I wonder if we could pull them back. We could try. Yeah, that worked well enough. I just hope we get 10 rage soon enough to interrupt. There it is. And if I could stop hitting Rend, that would be helpful to us as well. Alright, we destroyed his seal, so I'm assuming that we can go turn this in. That's interesting. It aggroed us, but it's not tagged for us. I don't see anybody else right nearby. Huh. Oh well. Weirder things have happened. Weirder things have happened. And I'm thinking now we're going to make the long run all the way back north, up back to the Bashal Aran ruins, where we'll turn this in. And then we have some other quests to do up by the Cliffspring River and the cave up there as well. We need the Cliffspring River sample. And we need cave mushrooms. And a death cap, which is going to be in that cave, I believe, up here by the river. So we're going to hit all that in one go. I am freed. I can now see with my own eyes the changes that have come to our world. Only bits and pieces have I known. To think that when I last walked freely, the well still stood and the highborn held court with Azara, our beloved queen. I sense that my jailer, my former master, Athricus, still lives. Already my feelings of hopelessness will give way into thoughts of vengeance. It's really cool to see modern characters in the lore referenced how they were back in vanilla. So seeing references to Ashara back in Classic Quest, that's actually really cool. So thousands of years ago, this guy was around. We can't really use any of this. Our chest is better. We'll take the mail anyway because it will sell for more than anything else. I'm actually surprised he doesn't have a follow-up with all of his talk of vengeance. Okay, well, if that's all he has for us, we'll continue our quest to the north. And just kind of head directly for this area and see if there's a special location we need to get our sample from, or if it's literally anywhere in the river. We'll find out. Alright, let's have a look. There's lots of dangerous creatures off-road here. Got some Mage Royal. Tempted to go for it, but I do enough farming that I think it will be okay. Now, as for where we want to try to fill up our file, we could jump down there and try. Or we could just head back towards the caves. I mean, heck, we could try right here. Requires the waterfall. Okay, so it does require the waterfall. And that's not waterfall enough. So we're gonna have to go all the way down, I think. Let's find out. Yes, this works. Alright, now we'll get out of here and we'll head towards the caves. So this is one of the buzz boxes, but it's not box 411. The other one was south. Maybe we need to look, if I'm thinking about like a central point between the two that we know about now, maybe it has to be somewhere right here. But I swear we've been up and down that entire coast. But if we ever get the follow-up to 411, at least we'll know that it's up here by the bridge. So in a way that's good to know, in another way it's kind of infuriating because we haven't found the other one yet. So maybe we'll find it, maybe we won't. If we ever get another trap, we also know where the rabid thistle bears are. There's some of them to the south as well, but apparently there's plenty of them up here. kind of want to stay close to the river. Instead of having general chat on the whole time, I've decided to switch over to my combat log unless I need to talk to somebody in party. Or in whisper or say. Because, you know, general chat's fine, but sometimes I've noticed it's kind of obnoxious. And, you know, maybe some people are into the combat log. Sometimes the combat log can tell you really useful things, so it might be helpful for us to have it up and to take a look at it when anything weird happens. I don't like the way that cat is eyeballing us. Well, he left us alone. Let's go this way. It looks like the cave's up there. Oh, you aggroed a cat, buddy. At least that's what it looks like. We have Naga here. That's interesting. Alright, look at that. So we need scabber stalks, which already look like they're going to be things that we pick up off of the ground in here, and we're also looking for a death cap. So everything in here might be pickups off the ground. If we can avoid it, I'm not too interested to find out what they do. It might be devastating. And I realize our shield bash is only on a 12-second cooldown. That's actually really great for us. Of course they run. Why wouldn't they run? If you were being hacked to bits, you'd run too. So this one might not be too hard. There's not too many people in here right now. It is getting on towards prime time. I'm in central United States playing on the eastern server, so server time is actually an hour ahead of my time. Which doesn't really affect me too much. I wonder if we just jump down. There we go. Oh boy. Oh, what a heal. Oh, that heal just screwed us, I think. She's gonna keep healing, or... Yeah, we're gonna... yeah, we're gonna bite it there. If we'd had a potion off cooldown in 13 seconds, we might have lived. Can't even pull two guys in here. We have to be very careful because they're a level ahead of us. Well, now we know better. Alright, so even respawning here is probably gonna suck. Let's see if we can... Well, I would love to have a second to actually eat food or bandage, so this is going to suck. No matter how we do it. Maybe we do it now and we have a second to get a heavy bandage going. And then we probably take this guy out while he comes down the ramp. Yeah, I don't want to pull him and the siren. Maybe we just go this way for a second. Pull him back over here. Oh, that was cool. I'm afraid he's gonna run. Gotta keep rend on him. Yeah, he ran alright. All these barnacle clams do is fill up my inventory. Okay. I'd like to get to that chest, but it's pretty well guarded. This guy is getting way too close for us to think about charging in at the moment. He must have already come down. Look at that patrol. Let's pull him back here. This guy has such a huge patrol.
Not enough rage.
Yep, come back here into the corner. That works just fine for us. Except for being able to see anything that's happening. For that, it doesn't work so good. Oh no, you don't. Oh no. Oh god, that was too close. Too close, too close. Okay, we should be able to charge her now, though. As soon as we're at full health. I'm not taking any chances.
I can't do that.
That really sucks. I really wish they didn't have a heal that could bring them back to full health. Oh boy. And they're smiting the crap out of us. Oh no, just die. Okay. We're good. Let's eat up. It is Holy Smite. We know what we did. It's much more interesting to see what happens to us. Aquajet. It's actually cool to see the real ability names that they're using, so that's a big win for the combat log. This is already respawned behind us. I'll take it. We already got the death cap somewhere, and I don't actually remember when that happened, so that's nice. Since we're gonna have to fight our way all the way out, let's just start heading back up, and we'll grab our last two, hopefully, up there somewhere. I see one right here.
Not enough rage.
No! Oh no. Did he not pull anybody else? Oh, he did. Well, we got one tick of it off. I doubt that's gonna be enough. Let's just go for the big potion here. It's not even gonna be that big at this point. Just to keep us alive.
Not enough rage.
We might have a heck of a time fighting our way out of here, and there's more to explore. It just seems like it's dangerous without a single other person down here helping out. It just seems super dangerous. If this is line of sight, we can use that. Let's get her and let's pull her back here. I hope... Oh, are you kidding me with that? Come on now. I say some of this has to be line of sight. Thank you. I'm gonna assume that was gonna be the heal. So that was the one I chose to interrupt. Oh god, don't go out there. I'm out. She's gonna pull all those guys. She's gonna pull all those guys. All we can hope to do is get our bodies somewhere relatively close to the exit. And there we go. We still have to get back in here and grab 2 more. Hopefully we'll grab the 2 right here and be done with this cave. This would be a great time to have a group. But oh, look at that. There's people right now. Maybe they'll still be there when we get back. We can hope. The great thing about the Spirit Run, well, there's 2 great things about it. As a Night Elf, we get to go a little faster. And as a player, we get to reflect upon what we did wrong. And in all my reflection, all I've really came to is that we're going to die a lot. Even if we have potions, even with careful pulling, because the monsters are kind of out to F us over. And they do a very good job at it. Let's res out here. And maybe we invite this guy to our group. And that waterfall is extremely loud. I know we're not... Oh god, we did just bandage him. How silly and embarrassing is that? We needed that bandage, but thank you. Oh, he declined our invite anyway. Awesome. And we got bopped into another mob. What a shit show. Listen guys, all we need are 2 mushrooms and then we're out of here. Let's just not make this any harder than it has to be. Yeah. Like, here we go. You go ahead and pull that guy and take that mushroom, and I'll go fight the melee guy a little further on, and I'll take that mushroom. How about that? I don't want to ninja your item, I just want to get 1 more and get out of here without getting flung off the side. As fun as that would be for everyone but me. Let's not get flung off the side, shall we? And after this, maybe we can afford to put our potions back up. They do not persist after death. Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna get out of here. That's good enough for me. And actually, we could hurt back to Aberdeen, which might not be such a bad idea either. I wonder if this is to the north. Yeah, to the northeast. Way back here, probably. Or actually, right here. We could do that, but it's an orange quest. I'd rather hold off until it's yellow. For now, let's just go ahead and hearth back, and we'll turn these in. And see if either of them chain, or if that's the end of them.
What brings you here?
We have your cave mushrooms. Many thanks. These mushrooms are a fine specimen. And when you were at Cliffspring Falls, did you find anything to confirm the warnings of the ancients? The ancients are wise, but I had hoped that this time they were wrong. Well, it's full of bad guys, if that's what you mean. We definitely want this cloak. Oh, we're getting both. Okay, fair enough. Anu, an ancient of lore at the Grove of the Ancients, knows of your journey to Cliffwater Falls, and wishes to speak to you. The grove lies to the south, nestled near the mountains. The ancients are patient and wise, but if Onu seeks your counsel concerning what you saw in the falls, then I fear it is urgent. Now we're going back down to the Grove of the Ancients. We had a little breadcrumb there, we went there, it was green, it didn't chain into anything, and now we have a yellow quest to go back down there, so I'm kind of hoping that one chains. It seems like an area with a couple vendors ripe for some questing. I did kill some striders and didn't get any meat, so I'll need to do that as well before it goes gray. And then the river sample is going to go probably over here to the south. Well, around to the south. Unless it goes to the guy at the back of this building, which it does. Thunderous Wind Reaver. He's not just any guy.
I'm listening.
He's the most comfortable guy in Aberdeen. It's no surprise how tainted the water is, but just look at how putrid it is becoming. It would seem that action is needed sooner than later. To our east is Felwood. It is the real source of this corruption, one that I have seen in times past. I predict this sample will confirm this. We might be able to enact a cure for it here, but in order to even try, we will need assistance. When that time comes, I hope you will be able to give the aid we need. Blackwood Corruption. We've learned that a source of furball corruption is from the satyr. Or the source. Or, well, not the source. A source. Apparently there are one of many sources. They hold sway via talisman that they channel magic through. If the Furbolg have a chance at salvation, we must lure out the satyr corruptor and take that talisman. Fill this bowl at our moonwell and take the samples of the Furbolg's food from their northern camp. Mix them and place it near the bonfire by the river. Any Furbolg who eat will be cleansed just long enough to lure out the satyr corruptor, who then you must slay. Okay. We have to fill a bowl at the moonwell here in town. We take that to the Furbolg villages, to their food in the northern camp, not the southern one that we saw, but we need to go north. Mix the food with the moonwell water, wait for them to eat it, and then kill the satyr that comes out? Oh, they bulleted it out for us down below. If I kept reading, we'd be fine. But I think we have a pretty good grasp of it. These are great, except for the spirit I don't need, but that's vanilla. Let's accept that quest, and let's see. This is also yellow, or orange rather, so we can do Onu first. And then we might go out and check around the wreckage of the ships to the north. We know where those are at. And get this out of the way. One day we'll capture a thistlebearer once I find another trap. And we'll be waiting on a lost master for a while. Okay, well this seems like a good place to take a break since we are back in town. When we come back, we'll head south and talk to Onu the Ancient, down there in the Grove of the Ancients, and see what he wants us to do next about the corruption here in Darkshore. I'll probably knock out some of the side quests while I herb and grind some experience. So some of those might be done when we come back. But as for story stuff, we'll be going south. And then we'll have to go north to find the other Furbolg camp and do all that fun stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate the support. Let me know what you think of the series in the comments below. And I'd be interested to hear any stories from your own playthroughs of the game if you are also playing the game currently. We'll see you guys again real soon. Take care and wish me luck.